SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star, a little higher, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So SMU's will have some work to do after that short return. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide.
Racing to the right. Past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, SMU! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Texas Longhorns offense has the ball for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Sweet cut there. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The Mustangs want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, look out, there he goes! And they were looking for a chunk play. Got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He's looking to throw it. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Running back goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They ran it on first down, now on second. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Mustangs will line it up on first and 10. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's loose. The 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, SMU.
And that That's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. I'll tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He chucks one out to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Coming after him. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass picked off. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Going up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a cut! And he breaks into the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On second down, he'll fire. Quarterback extends the play. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Got his man in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Texas! The AT unit on the field. Oh, and he hit it off the left upright. No good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
A big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Makes the grab on third. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. DB's right up on the receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They're bringing heat, setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. They'll throw it on first down. Floating away. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback will audible. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This one's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. On the move. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he hauls it in at the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense. It just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They'll go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. The back goes in motion. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He wants to throw. He makes the connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. To the air on 1st down. The throw, just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Salter. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this 1st down.
Fires to the big fella. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. I mean, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Quarterback adapting. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Mustangs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun. Dances away from the heat. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for his safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1-yard line to avoid giving up the 2 points.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes his connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 25. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. The sure hands, it's Salter. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Mustangs are flying down the field.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
This quarterback is having a Heisman moment in this game. These are the types of games that Heisman voters are going to pay attention to. He's now got over 450 passing yards.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Flips it out in the flat. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Texas, 42.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line, trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
SMU, 56. Texas, 49.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Both of these teams working over this scoreboard so far, Jesse.
And I think for the offense on the field now, they can't worry about the other offense. Obviously, they've both been having success. You just got to focus on yourself, keep executing, because you've been lighting up the scoreboard.
And defensively, heck, you might as well be aggressive. All you got to do is get 1 turnover, get the ball back to your offense, because your offense has been great all day long.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. I mean, just have a day already. He's right on the cusp of 500 yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking every rep seriously and personally on the practice field building up to this one, because he's barely made any mistakes today.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking to move it through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Hard-hitting tackle. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Keeps looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He'll pull it down and run. This senior quarterback up a 1st down.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting...
Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Dances away to buy time. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll try to snap it quickly. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia Southern came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Atlanta had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings.
Brings it down on the right side. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Complete downfield. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on second down. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
Well, and you can tell the QB, he drops back and he wants to throw the football. He wants to push it downfield, try to get the first down. Couldn't do it. Nobody was open, couldn't find anybody, took off to scramble. Great job by the defense reacting to it, getting him on the ground, stopping him short of the first down.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go. And this to tie things up in the final minute. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
The timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This for the lead and very likely the win. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And you just have to wonder about the headspace this kid is in right now. That's now his second missed kick. If he had made that one, they would have had the lead. He needs to go clear the cobwebs. Get his confidence back.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas.
Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take a shot. Income. Final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
Easy. Check, check. Check. Roll it.
Power football with the run. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
A first down run in the red zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And the D deny them on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Buys a little time. Touchdown, SMU! And they score first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, that quarterback is really lucky that that ball wasn't intercepted. You should never throw the ball back across your body. I think because of the pressure, he felt like he had to do something quickly with the football, but that was almost a very bad play.
Finds his man down the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, looking to pass. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning or losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.